Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. All right, so once again, welcome to my channel. I am Lasana Batiste, and today is a special day. I know two people that are celebrating birthdays. The first being my little niece, Anna. So, Anna, this is the daughter of Lyndon and Kimberly, sister of Healy. Happy birthday to you, my dear little one. Wishing you many, many, many more birthdays. Celebrating 5 years today, and I'm wishing you all the best. Also, special happy birthday going out to Maria Mahadeo. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you with good health and strength, and may you live to see many, many more years. You're a special one. You have been supporting my channel religiously, and I hope you have a wonderful day today. So guys, this is just a quick little video that I'm making. Special good morning to Miss G Pelai, who is seeking lots of advice. And here we go. Miss Pelai, just remember one thing, and I think it's one of the biggest mistakes that we as, I have to say, novice gardeners that we make. Now, I've been doing gardening for a couple of years well. However, I am still in the learning process. All right, everything that I do is based on experience, having problems, going up on YouTube, reading books. Big problem with a lot of gardeners is the fact that we overwater our garden sometimes. This pepper tree here, for instance, you see how damp that soil is? And Miss Pillai, one of the things you could do is you could lift your pot, right? This pot should almost become light as if it only had the dry soil in it. Remember, there's a lot of water inside of here, and we want to encourage those plant roots to grow. So if we find ourselves overwatering, the roots are going to become very inactive. Also, something such as a pepper plant, the roots are very, very delicate and they're going to rot. Now, let's look at this Coralie here, for example. Soil looks very dry on top, but the plant pot is still very heavy. I am tempted to water it, but I am not going to water it. So, and guys, those iguanas, birds, when I tell you, they're terrorizing me, but I'm not giving up. These bygone plants are coming really, really healthy. These tomatoes, once again, I may be tempted to water, but looking at the soil, it's damp. So, I'm not going to wet these. Now, yesterday, I did a lot of planting. I planted about 24 pak choy plants yesterday. 24, guys. And the reason why I'm doing this, I want that when I harvest pak choy, I must have other pak choy coming up. So the first set of pak choy I'll be harvesting is this, and look at how beautiful, guys. Look at how beautiful this pak choy is coming here. Beautiful. Now, I don't know what's wrong with my camera, because it seems to me as though it zoom in. There we go, there we go. So my face would be looking real big in these clips, but anyway, I have a big face nevertheless. So let's see if you could get it back to normal. That's too small. Right. So maybe I'll harvest these two here together with two of these. Then I'll be left with two, but I also have some on this side here. See, I have these here. So by the time I root these out, I will enrich back this soil and plant some more again. Watch how nice the bandania coming. Now, I planted these two bandania yesterday, and the soil is damp, and all I did this morning was just give it a little mist. That's all I did. You would have remembered I had the trough here. I find myself overwetting these plants because of the wilt it would have been experiencing during the sunlight. So I relocated it here where it's going to get some shade in the morning from those tomato plants, and in the afternoon it'll be shaded from the evening sun by this mango tree here. So hopefully that is going to help me cut down on the overwatering that I have been doing. Guys, I'm struggling with the tomatoes. Only 2 on this tree, 2 there, 1 inside. Once again, it may have been because I've been overwatering those tomatoes. The size are looking really good, really good, and the chorai baji is really pumping. Look at these chorai baji, guys. These plants are not even 3 weeks old. You could go back in the videos and check, and you will see that these plants, from what I can remember, 3 weeks ago. Now, this is why sometimes you have to plant in good numbers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 grow up here by itself, 10. Another is growing here, right? But we suffer some loss here. The iguana pass and had a feast on these 2, and also that one in the back. So they are getting something to eat, and we will get something to eat. Now my intention is, you will see there's a baji plant growing here, 1 is growing here. This distance is okay. There's also 1 growing there, and I'm going to leave it. But if there was one right here, I will definitely have to thin that out. So we're going to have lots of baji here. We will have to give away baji. Alright? The cucumbers are doing really well. Really well. And let me see if I could find something to show y'all. Alright, guys. You see this cucumber flower here? This is the female. And this is the male. Now, if you want to really make sure that you're going to get cucumbers, you could take a Q-tip, touch it into that male flower, and then come here and deposit some into this. Or, if you have a, look, there's another cucumber here. So, you could also pick this off, right? This is the male flower. And we're just going to, so we are actually doing hand pollination, just in case there are no bees around or anything. Okay, so I wouldn't pollinate that because that's a male. And let's go on the next side and see if this is a female. And it's also a male. That is also a male. So all I have so far is 2 female flowers, and they are pollinated. I have kitchen scraps in here. During the day, I will tend to throw some water here. Now, yesterday I gave these a really thorough wetting, and the soil is damp. There is no need to wet this plant here today. There's tons of water inside of here, and these roots will definitely have a feast. One of the things I could do here, however, is introduce some mulch here, because a lot of the cucumber roots, it's surface roots. So definitely it will help if I could put a blanket of something here, whether it's dry leaves, grass clippings, such as what I did here. Let's see how this soil looks underneath here. See how nice and damp that looks? There is no need, Miss Pillai, to wet this plant today. Alright, and this is for Navin from Wellington Road. He was asking me about some celery yesterday. These celery were not doing too good because once again I was overwatering. Now the reason why we end up overwatering is because plants are wilting, and sometimes it's just about selecting the right spot. Now I have this shade net here. I have not given these plants any water for the last 3 days, and you can see how damp the soil still is, and that's because we hardly experiencing any evaporation from the hot sun because of this 40% shade. Now these pak choy are doing really well. So once again guys, lift your pot. This pot is extremely heavy. No need for water today. Heavy, so they don't require any water. Am I going to wet these seedlings? No, I am not going to wet these seedlings this morning. Yesterday I planted them. I gave them a proper soaking. Today I am not going to wet them, and I know they are not going to wilt once again because of the shade cloth here. So all I may do is maybe just give them a light mist during the day. We want this soil to begin to dry out. We want those pak choy to begin to spread their roots. So once again, I was overwatering here. As you can see, the soil is very damp. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this little clip today. And once again, the main purpose of it is to send out those birthday greetings. And hopefully, if you have a birthday tomorrow, please God, maybe in the comments you could request your birthday shout out. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day today, and may God bless you all and keep you all, and just stay positive in all that you do. Once again, I would like to thank everybody for all the support that you have given me and my channel. It is well appreciated. Also to everybody that has given me words of advice, give me gifts of appreciation, thank you very much. Sending lots of love to my children, Brandon, Zach, Sydney, Sadie, and Suri. We all have a wonderful day today. Also, greetings going out to my daughter-in-law to be, Natalia. I hope that God continues to bless all my children, all of you viewers, children, your families, and remember, honor your parents. So with that being said, I am out. This is an unedited video, and it's going up just as it has been produced.